Welcome to the Meat Sangria podcast, guys. Today we are talking about Nicki Minaj for some reason. Why is she on this list? Talking about the Epstein list. We're talking about air conditioners, Montana. It's a juicy list, just in time for Christmas. We're talking about Viagra for women that has just been invented. What an amazing slew of topics to get you guys into the holiday season, to get those loins nice and juicy for Santa Claus. You guys like that introduction? I'm going to try to do an introduction every episode. Also, guys, I'm getting a theme song. I need to... That's going to be my Christmas present to myself. To find I don't know what I want it to be, though. That's the question. I need someone to... Dude, what the fuck is on my pants? These are the sweatpants I wore to the gym. They have brown stains on them, bro. It looks like someone shit on my pants. Oh, my God. Thank God you can't see that. Where did this come from? I'm scared of this. What could this possibly be? Oh, no. It's like rust. Dude, it literally looks like someone shit on my pants. I don't know how long that's been there. Dude, that's what it was. Dude, I just kicked some guy in the nuts. I kneed him in the asshole. He must have just had shit all over it. That's disgusting. All right, whatever. I'm not even dressed up for Christmas. What's wrong with me? What did I wear last year? Like a robe? I think I wore a robe for the Christmas episode. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever, guys. This is my last episode of the New Year, 2025. It's been cool. It's been real. It's been fun. We're not even talking about the topics I wanted to talk about. When I say we're going to talk about air conditioners, dude, I told you last episode I got my recall on my AC, which I still haven't gotten the money from. And I'm actually kind of scared because I'll talk about what happened with the old one. And I feel like there's a chance they could somehow call the company and be like, yo, give me the refund instead of that guy. So I'm actually kind of scared that I just fucked everything up. But anyway, they approved my refund. I'm supposed to get it. But I ordered a new AC. And I was like, I don't know what to do with the old one. It's fucking heavy. It's a giant fucking AC. On the New York City website, they're like, you have to dispose of it and call us to come pick it up. I'm like, bro, that's hard. So I decided I'm just going to post it on Craigslist. And I'm be like, yo, free air conditioner. It's broken for parts, free. If anyone just wants, you can come pick it up and take it. And I wasn't expecting much. And just like... people just messaging me out of the, just immediately, bro, please, I need this air conditioner, please, oh my God, garbage, please, for free, please, oh my God, I mean, I'm like, all right, I just like, yeah, guy, you can come. Some guy's like, I'm gonna come tonight. I'm like, perfect. He comes, I just say here, and he's just like, oh, thanks. He just takes the box. I'm like, all right, cool, great. Saved myself a whole lot of trouble. I got rid of the box, I got rid of the styrofoam from the new one, just put the old one in the new box, bing, bang, boom, didn't come with any of the brackets. Take this, I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Make a bomb, bro? Maybe make a fucking New Year's Eve bomb and blow up New York City. My bad, guys. Whoops. Didn't mean to supply the parts. If you can make a bomb out of an AC, honestly, good for you. Good ingenuity. I know Americans can't do that. But yeah, it's amazing. They just I think you just put stuff for free and they want it. It doesn't matter what it is. I could shit in a bag and be like, guys, this is free. By the way, it's garbage, but it's also free. They'd be like, please, oh my God, it's a really nice bag. I'll take it. I'll clean off the bag, please. Do you deliver? No, you have to come pick it up. I'll pick up the bag, please, right now. That's what it is. Truly any garbage. So I'm wondering if any of I don't know. I don't know if I'm trying to move this year. I'm trying to think about it. Also, really, I need new lighting for this fucking podcast. I need like a backlight or something. You guys see the shadows here? I'm like making hand puppets. What is this? That's not right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the tone is being set. It's like the light's too harsh. It's fine, but it's not great. That light's not even pointed at me. What am I doing? Yeah, I got to figure that out. Gift for me is new lighting and the theme song, which I feel like I said last year. And I didn't do any of that. And then also a gift for me is to post about this on social media. I never post. I could post one week, like a new episode release. I never do that. And then people don't watch the podcast. And I'm like, why are they not watching? It's because they don't even know it exists. Anyway, guys, you guys are all watching. Because you're all cool and amazing. And I appreciate you guys. You're on a special list, not the Epstein list, Santa's list. And he's going to get you a lot of cool stuff. He's going to get you a lot of good stuff this year. I wonder if anyone's list, it's just Santa, will you have sex with me? Probably some lady out there. If Santa was real, would he do that? That's a good philosophical question. Would Santa, if he has to give everyone a gift and your only gift was I want you to pleasure me, would he, if I asked, maybe Santa's bisexual, I don't know. None of this makes any sense, guys. Who are we to judge Santa's preferences? So yeah, that guy took my AC for free, and I better get my refund, which, I don't know, it's some digital gift card for something. I don't really know the form of this thing. I already got my new AC, so it's gonna suck if I don't get this fucking discard, fucking gift card. Whatever. This week I went to upstate New York to Margaretville, I think. That's what all the towns in upstate New York are just named. Just some woman's name and then Ville. Janetville, Susanville. Yeah, it was a nice little quaint for my friend's birthday. We had a little nice time in a little cabin. Little quaint little cabin out in the woods. The cabin had barely any hot water. We're still fighting with the fucking Airbnb guy. This is the hot water didn't work. It worked for like 5 minutes, and then it would just go out for like an hour. And we have a bunch of people, and they all can't take hot shower. The guy's like, you gotta wait. We're like, bro, it's not enough hot water. So he sent a guy to come check it out. And the guy was like, yeah, this hot water thing's not working properly. So we're like, oh, nice, we're gonna get a refund. So yeah, the guy's like, okay, I'll give you guys a refund. How much do you guys want? And we're arguing about how much refund we want. My brother goes, ask him for 50%. I'm like, bro, that's way too much. I think 20, but then I'm like, you know what, we might as well, if he's asking us, he's just gonna say yes to whatever we say. I'm like, let's go 30. 30% is a reasonable amount. So we say 30, and the guy's like, nah, that seems like too much of a discount for this little of a problem. I'm like, bro, why? Just tell us what you want to give us. Why the fuck why am I bargaining against myself? Do you want a good review or not, bro? What the fuck is this? Why am I the one, this makes no sense. Just to give us an option for a discount. You should say, okay, I'll give you a 10% discount. We say, sure. Fucking, which honestly, 10%, whatever, it's fine. I took a hot shower. I took one shower the weekend. It was fine. Honestly, I had a good shower. It was pretty good, so I don't really care. But plenty of other people took only cold showers. So we're still fighting with this guy, I think. But just like, that's a horrible way to run. You don't ask the client to give you a fucking number and then be like, no. If we give you a 2 number, give us a counter offer. The hell are you talking about? So I'd give that guy fucking at least, no 5-star. I'd give him 4 stars just for that, just for being weird. For not knowing how to negotiate. But the place was fine overall. The place is, it's great. Upstate New York is really nice in this time of year. It's very remote. We played a lot of board games, drank a lot of wine. Played some pool. It was a nice Airbnb. It had a bunch of amenities. And, yeah, what else? Anything else cool happened? So I ate some ice cream at Stewart's. Guys, Stewart's gas station has some fucking amazing ice cream. Oh, my God. Dude, I don't know why. Some of these random gas stations in the middle of nowhere just have amazing stuff. So, like, gas station sushi honestly sounds like it could be good if it was the right place. Gas station sushi has potential. But this ice cream, I don't know what they do to it. Good God, bro. It's so soft. It's just so, like, packed with flavor and so probably so caloric. It's so cheap, too. For 2 scoops, like, $3.79, I think. I memorized the whole price. Like, the biggest Stewart's ice cream shop in. $3.79 for a large pint. It's fucking good. In New York, 2 scoops. At the gelato place that's in my neighborhood, fucking $10, I think. I don't even know, some shit. The last time I went there, I got it for free because the guy recognized me. I forget what his name was. Gabriel, I think I want to say. Sorry, bro. Forgot. He gave it to me for free. But I gave him his tip. I gave him a tip. That was the price of the ice cream. So, who won in the end? He did. In fact, whoever's watching on the screen could have thought it was a scheme for him to get all the money. But yeah, it was cool. And it was a nice time upstate. And I think my friend had a good birthday. My friend is allergic to milk and eggs, though. So we had a very limited thing we can cook inside the place. But it was all good. It was all good. So I got my little upstate trip out of the year. I've been upstate twice, actually. No, I've been upstate like fucking 5 times this year. A lot of things go on upstate New York, guys. A little scary up there. It gets to Red Sox territory in some parts. You go, what the fuck is this? What happened to the state I know and love? What is going on here? Who is tainting this place? Oh, this is related. I made a video last week about, there was a real estate agent from Bozeman, Montana, who made a video about a $700,000 apartment. And my video was just like, yo, who the fuck is paying $700,000 for an apartment in the middle of nowhere, Montana? And all the comments on TikTok are fine. They're like, haha, this is funny. Haha, Montana, worst place. All the comments on Instagram are like, yo, you fucking don't know anything about Montana, you piece of shit New Yorker, motherfucker. You've obviously never been to Montana, which I have. It's still the middle of nowhere, which I have. And they're like, you don't know prices, you fucking man just sleeps with the rats. I'm like, yo, why is everyone so fucking angry on Instagram? You guys calm down for 2 seconds. You guys chill for 2 seconds. My point still stands. I'm not even conceding my point. Why are you paying $700,000 for an apartment in Montana? That's what I said in the video. Buy a ranch house. Buy a ski. You live by the ski club. An apartment? The fuck? I guess it's good for tourists. Maybe you can Airbnb it or something, but that's about it. If you're going to try to make your money back through tourism. But for you to own, you're going to spend that much money on an apartment in Montana. Bozeman's out the middle of nowhere. Guys, it's the fucking middle of nowhere. It's the middle of... it's Yellowstone's right there. Yeah, that's where... I've been to Montana. I've been to Yellowstone National Park. Guess what? It's the middle of nowhere. The worst restaurants I've ever been to were in fucking Yellowstone... in whatever the town was. Like North Yellowstone or East Yellowstone? I don't know. I forgot the name of the town we stayed in. They were the worst restaurants I've ever fucking been to. They were so bad. So fucking bad. And so I'm sure, is Bozeman better? Yeah, probably. I mean, Bozeman seems like has some sort of like hippiness going on. Bozeman. That's my vocal stem right now. Bozeman. But yeah, it's still the middle of nowhere, and I don't fucking care. You guys are wrong. So, you know, they're fighting me, whatever. I look at the comments and I go, that's funny. I don't respond to any of them. Someone calls me like the biggest fucking idiot. They're like, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever, guys. Who needs to respond? Who needs to respond to negative comments? I don't even respond to positive ones. I'm going to respond to negative ones? I don't think so, bro. I don't fucking think so. But it is fun. I mean, it's fun. It is fun to leave a super negative comment to someone, but... yeah, Bozeman, it's scary that the prices are that much in Bozeman. That is concerning that the prices for an apartment are like almost seem like they could be New York City prices. In fact, they're basically sort of like for this size of the apartment they showed, which is a nice apartment, you know, don't get me wrong. But I was like, bro, this is kind of somewhere in New York City prices. Like in parts of the Bronx or Brooklyn, like deeper, for sure it's getting this $700,000, which is crazy. So yeah. Interesting though, but anyone from Montana can weigh in on this. I've been to Montana, I've been to Wyoming, I've been to technically Idaho, even though we just drove through it. I've been to Utah, I've been to a lot of those places. I've just never really been in the Midwest, but we're going to change that. They're trying to change that this next year. Oklahoma City, here I come. No, probably not. Or maybe, I don't know. I got big. I don't know why I'm holding my neck like a turkey. I feel like I'm like, gobble, gobble. There was a bow and arrow murder. You guys saw that in New Jersey? It was crazy. I don't know what. I look at the news and I'm like, what the fuck is going on anymore? Just a guy, they have a CCTV footage of this guy just getting shot with an arrow in his, like, it looked like his upper back, and he died. He was like, fell in the street, which is insane. Apparently the guy, like, locked himself in a house and set it on fire. I don't fucking know. Just a bow and arrow, like, I can't even imagine dying from a bow and arrow in 2025 on the street, not even in the woods. Not even like a Dick Cheney killing his friend, whatever the hell happened there. Just a bow and arrow on the streets of New Jersey of all places. You died in New Jersey? Oh, my God. There's a special place in heaven for you and a special place in hell for someone who kills someone in New Jersey. That's just awful. I don't even know I don't know the full story. And guys, remember, if you come here for news, I don't know what to tell you. I just make shit up. I read half the story and I'm like, I'll fill in the blanks. Hey, the guy was naked while he had the bow and arrow. He was stroking his penis. Maybe he got off to this. I don't know. Maybe he got off to that kind of thing. But that's kind of like you can imagine the kid from Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin. What was his name in the show? Kevin McAllister. That's the type of shit he would do. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't have a bow and arrow in Home Alone, but that would be too graphic. The movie, you have to be graphic enough where like the robbers are not actually dying. Like truly, if you wanted to kill the robbers, which he probably should have tried doing something like that. That's a good point. If Macaulay Culkin killed the robbers, would he go to jail? If he killed robbers breaking into his house, like he's a kid, would he go? That's fascinating. Someone should like do the legal analysis. That'd also be a great YouTube channel, just like legal analysis of hypothetical scenarios from movies. But it'd be boring to the rest of us. I actually wouldn't care. Only lawyers would be like, oh, wow. Precedent, Brown versus Board of Education, interesting. Yeah, so the wet bandits are saved. Yeah, that's what I imagine he would do, just bow and arrow people. It's fucking crazy. It's honestly fucking crazy. It's scary walking outside the house. I also saw this video of, this was a couple months ago, but I feel like it's circulating now, of this fake UPS robbers that murdered this entire family. It's horrible. Truly some videos where you go, oh my God, this is so bad. I can't imagine anyone doing this. It hurts. It hurts watching these videos, and you feel so bad. And you go, this could have been me. This could be anyone. Could be anyone on this earth doing this. I don't know. All right, let's move on to better things, guys, which they're not coming. They're not. Oh, there's one good thing. I have fucking Nicki Minaj. I'm going to have to look up what that is. I just have her name on this list as if she did something. I don't remember. Is she doing it? Let me just look it up right now. What did Nicki Minaj do? Nicki Minaj. There was a fucking, what is that show I used to watch? I think it was on MTV. It was about twins. And I feel like I talked about this twin show MTV. Is it on MTV? No, it was some twinning, VH1, okay. It was a identical twins doing like challenges. I just remember there's one contestant, one set of twins who were like these fat like white kids. And they were kind of, I guess they were kind of dumb based on what I'm about to say, but they called Nicki Minaj Nicki Manji. And I was like, bro, you don't even know her name? You don't even have to read her name. You haven't heard it? Oh, Nicki Minaj appeared at Turning Point USA's America Fest. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I'll talk about her later, I guess. I don't even know what this is. I'm just going to make it up. I'm going to make some shit up. Okay, new Viagra for women invented. That's a cool thing. They've invented a pill that women can take that increases blood flow to their coochie and apparently makes them more aroused. Could also make them grow a penis. I'm actually not sure the side effects. Which I didn't really know this needed a pill. I didn't know there needed to be fucking. Sorry, I just drew a blank. I didn't know there needed to be that. There could be, there's other methods to get the juices flowing down there. You can show your wife a picture of me or something like that. You could show them maybe a picture of like Charlie Kirk or something that usually does it, just to like, obviously if you're not getting the job done, someone else can possibly do it. So I'm just saying, theoretically, if you guys need options. I don't know if this has any side effects. I don't really know if Viagra has side effects. I've never used it. I'm kind of scared to use it. I also don't need it, guys. We're a young, supple man. But yeah, the pill, it's interesting. I don't know who would even take that, though. Like, what is the... I feel like women don't want to... In my mind, there's like a set of women who just don't want to have sex. They just don't care anymore. They're like, I'm fucking done with this fucking guy. This fucking guy, look at this fat piece of shit. I don't want to touch him. So, like, I guess they could take the pill, but does that make them... I guess it makes them more aroused. I don't know. Here's the thing, like, if I'm not aroused, but you can just... I don't understand if... Does Viagra make you more aroused or just makes your dick hard? Like, if my dick was really hard right now, I wouldn't be aroused. I'm like, I'm not aroused right now. I'm not in the mood for anything. But if my penis was hard, I'd just be like, wow, this penis is hard. You know what I mean? It's not like getting the other parts of it. Because I don't really know if this solves anything. The real problem is the lady saying they have a headache or whatever the fuck that... Which I haven't really experienced ever. I'm kind of scared that I will one day. And I'm gonna be one of these guys. Oh, I'm gonna get one of the stand-up comedians on stage. My wife always says she has a headache. Blah, blah, blah. She's always on her period. Blah, blah. Which is funny. I have experienced the second one, but this every guy on earth. Whatever, guys. We're all friends here. But yeah, I don't know what this solves really. So I guess if you just have like a dusty coochie and like you just need the cobwebs blown off, you need some like fluid. You need to crank up production again. Churn the old gears at the factory, as they say. The old sardine factory. Perhaps that's a good idea. But what am I thinking of sardine? It's like Edward Scissorhands or something. Is there a sardine factory? I don't know where. There's just like picture of Johnny Depp came into my mind with a factory and him looking weird. So I don't know. Or Sweeney Todd or something like that. I don't fucking know. Why is he playing all these demon people? I don't know what that was from, but interesting. I don't know. It's curious. What if both parties use the Viagra? Does that become like supercharged? I don't know. I just don't understand actually how it works. And I'm not a scientist, and I don't really want to try this. What if I take the women Viagra too? That's a good question. Does my butthole open up? Is it like poppers? I've never really noticed the poppers phenomenon. I definitely told you guys stories of when I did poppers on a date with a girl who wasn't interested in getting in my asshole or didn't express interest. And I felt like when she said it was it's for men to open their asshole, I was like, oh, is my asshole going to be giant? And I didn't feel anything different. So I don't know. Maybe I should have sat in the toilet and seen him just like poop start flying out. I was curious. I'll do everything once, guys. I'll do everything once, as seen by the poop stains on my not shorts, my sweatpants. Do everything once. No, I'm kidding. I won't unless you pay me. All right. Guys, we're flying through these. Dude, I might have to go on fucking Reddit and look through some shit. Because we're flying through these goddamn things. All right, Nicki Minaj. I feel like I had another idea that I put on here, and that's not on this thing. Whatever. Nicki Minaj, yeah, dude, I don't know. Nicki Minaj doesn't seem like she has a good moral fucking compass. Isn't she dating like some fucking sexual predator? She's now at Turning Point USA. I mean, whatever. Be whatever political affiliation you want to, but she seems like the ultimate grifter, Nicki Minaj. With Erica Kirk, who is... What the fuck is this lady doing? I don't even understand this feeling like you now need to be... Whenever, like, some right-wing person gets thrust into the spotlight and runs with it, I always get like, I'm like, what do you do? Why are you doing this, bro? I always feels like it's planned. Kyle Rittenhouse, this lady, it's like, what are you guys doing? I don't think normal people would do that. That you have a tragic situation befall you, you don't go, let me run with this as much as possible. You go, fuck, I have to grieve. This shit sucks. Don't seem like they're grieving, you know, whatever. Everyone grieves their own way. But it's fucking, you know... Dude, I know if one of my, you know, if I was grieving a lot, I would probably step away from the posting stuff. I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna take a step back and think about it. These people go full force, and you know, whatever. Maybe the cause is greater than one individual person's life, which is true to some people, but I don't fucking know. I don't know what they did with this Erica Kirk thing, dude. I'm honestly, if I'm ever gonna bet on Kalshi, which I should at some point, that JD Vance and Erica Kirk are gonna get married, I would, dude, by next year for sure. Dude, I would bet that. I would fucking bet that. Actually, no, it wouldn't be next year. I think his divorce maybe next year, but then the marriage would have to be a couple of years. They would start dating almost immediately. But you don't propose in like fucking 6 months. Well, some people do. Some people do, and it's crazy. I've known a lot of, I think older people know. Someone I know, he was like, oh yeah, I married my wife within a year. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. But he's 40, so I was like, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it's just different. I think at a certain age, you're like, yeah, I gotta fucking get married. Dude, what the fuck? What was the last 10 years ago? I gotta fucking, the clock's ticking. I think for me, at least 2 years. It's gotta be 2 years before you tie the knot with someone. Before you go, hey, let's wrap this up in a bow. But, you know, some older people, I think my cousin got married after like a year, or they got engaged after a year. Then one of my other cousins married his high school sweetheart, so that was 10 years. It depends. You know, I think when people get to 30, they feel the pressure. I don't feel any pressure, guys, as a 27-year-old man. As a 27-year-old stud. Not that kind of stud. Not this kind of lesbian stud. Well, maybe, if you want me to. We haven't talked about Christmas at all. Talking about Nicki Minaj, that was a waste of a topic. What the fuck, Nicki? Who the fuck cares about Nicki Minaj? All I know is that Charlie Kirk was a big fan of hers, as we saw in the text. What does she even rap about these days? It's just like... I feel like Megan Thee Stallion overtook her. We have Ice Spice. We have fucking Cardi B. Yeah, it's just no one... Also, people like... female rappers, I feel like they're not... I don't know. I haven't really been hearing super rap hits. Rap hasn't really been dominating the charts. I feel like I've seen articles about that. I think about it, like, what would have been the top rap songs of the last year? I can't think of any. I can't think of one top rap song in the last year. What the fuck? The Weeknd's albums are not really rap. He didn't really have any, like, chart toppers. Fucking Sabrina Carpenter, I mean, she could get some face tats and start rapping, but not really. There's no, like, who the fuck's rapping? It's just Benson Boone. Fucking dude, honestly, Benson Boone killed rap. What the fuck? This motherfucker killed rap, dude. With his fucking crumble cookie. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Benson Boone killed motherfucking rap. Yeah, I can't think of it. What the heck? I can't think of one. I don't even know who's rapping these days. Fucking... Not Drake is like just doing stuff. Kendrick? I guess Kendrick is thing, but that was the beginning of the year. I feel like it fell off after that. Kendrick, no Drake. Drake gave up. He's still kind of rapping. Some random, like, weird dude, like Machine Gun Kelly. That doesn't fucking count. We're not giving him any credit here. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I feel bad, so I cry too. What song is that? Her Diamonds by Rob Thomas. What a great song. And she said, ooh, I can't take no more. Bill Clinton is in the Epstein Files. Bill Clinton demands that the Epstein Files be released, which is the ultimate chess move here. He's in them. He's in them, and he seems like he's one of the biggest culprits. But he put out a statement like, yeah, guys, release the files, which I don't know if he knows that they're not going to be released, and he's trying to save face by being like, guys, I told you to release them, when he knows for sure they're not going to be released. Or if, I don't know why he would say this. Or maybe he's just like, I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care. Everyone knows I'm a fucking weirdo. We got Bill Clinton in a hot tub. Who's taking these pictures, dude? I'm like, I never see these pictures. I'm like, what the who's fucking taking these weird-ass pictures? You're doing illegal shit, you're gonna take pictures, bro? They seemed like they had a lot of fun together, everyone. I saw Chris Tucker. I saw Michael Jackson with fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Dude, it's crazy that Michael Jackson was by far the scariest person in that picture. Michael Jackson looked like a demon. He's so scary of a man at the end, towards the end of his life. In that picture with Jeffrey Epstein, truly, if I had to hug one of them and like just embrace them, it would be Jeffrey Epstein in that photo. Which I've been hearing so many things about, like how I think we have definitely like cartoonified Jeffrey Epstein in the sense that we forget he's like an actual awful person. He's a rich pedophile. But they were saying like he would specifically check girls' IDs to make sure they were underage. Which doesn't make any sense to me, because what underage girls have IDs? What are we? When did you get an ID? I have my like 16-year-old driver's license, but if we're talking about a 12-year-old, what ID do they have? I remember getting an ID at like some church. It was like a missing kids ID. I didn't carry that with me. I was paying for alcohol, buying like fruit roll-ups at the grocery store. Here's my ID. What are you talking about? So that part didn't make any sense to me. Like, kid just draw, here, Mr. Epstein, here's my ID. Here's my, it's like writing like a SpongeBob fucking driver's license. What are we talking about? It didn't make any sense. So yeah, I guess maybe they were like 16, whatever. But they made it seem like he was going for younger people. And just the whole fucking thing with the files being redacted, and then now people are saying they can copy and paste the text that they redacted, so it's actually not redacted. They copied and pasted the text. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The whole thing. And then I saw some AI-generated images of Donald Trump and younger women, which is not helping anything. Don't do that, guys. Honestly, that might be the administration putting those pictures out there to be like, yo, this is AI, don't trust this. But yeah, it's just a mess. It's just a fucking mess. And they keep they're like, we'll give you a couple files. We're not going to give you the whole bunch of files. We're going to give you a couple, and then we're going to give you more. I don't know why I made that like a New York Jewish man. That's not who I'm saying is behind this. Not at all. Could be, but not what I'm saying. Not my theory at all. But yeah, it's just like, what are we doing, guys? What are we fucking doing? And I don't know. And I hope the files are fully released. I just was so suspicious. I don't know. I don't think we're getting these things. And at a certain point, honestly, 2026, I don't really want to talk about Epstein anymore. Well, I kind of do. It's so much fun to talk about the whole case. Who else is in these photos? I feel like there was a fucking, the magician guy. David, there's David Blaine, but then there was another guy. Not David Carradine. Is that a different fucking guy? I don't remember the guy's name. One of these magician, not Chris Angel. Never Chris Angel. Yeah, man, I don't really know. And I'm just fucking whatever. Whatever, man. We've gone to the end of my caring. What else we got? Let's go. These topics have made it through all year. These have been at the end of my list every year, every day, and I never talk about them. My parents think every popular TV show is bad. They just tell me how they watch new TV shows. I feel like I talked about this. And they just go, they just go, this show sucks. And I'm like, do you like anything? They're like, no. I can't even ask them. I don't even watch TV, but I can't be like, hey, what new shows you watch? Like, everything fucking blows. These shows fucking suck. It's like the most highly rated TV show. People are like, I love this show. Like, yeah, this shit fucking blows, bro. Maybe TV all blows now. I don't know. But I don't really know if I can trust them. See, that was one of my riveting topics that never made it into an episode. Why? Because I don't fucking know. All right, here's another one. A story about how I was in a class called Organizational Behavior in college, and there's one guy who I forget where I'd seen him before. I think we used to play pool with him sometimes. He would come down and play pool, and his name was Jack. Whatever, on anonymity. I'll not say his last name. His name is Jack. That's kind of a weird guy, and I just remember there was one thing that we were talking about in class. And he just said some, statement about, how he like yearns to prove that he's better than other people and prove how like much smarter he is than every people. And this is the only time I've ever seen everyone in a class roll their eyes and just be like, this guy fucking stinks. What the hell is this guy talking about? It was something, I wish I knew the context, but it's something about how like working together maybe, or just like the class is organizational behavior. It's about like how organizations work. It was like, I just want a job where I just like can prove I'm better than everyone, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, look and stop stroking your own fucking cock, bro. Oh my God, get your own penis out of your mouth, dude. Jesus Christ. My goodness. And he was like double down, and it's like, you can think that, whatever. Certainly I want to be in a career where I can excel and make more money based on how good I am. I don't want to be in a career where I'm stuck at like a base pay and I can't go up. That's a fundamental part of my life. But also, you don't tell like, I don't want to fight against other people like it's a gladiator match. And he was like a computer science guy. He just wants to, code off to everyone and, make enemies. It was just fucking like, bro, what are you, a fucking asshole? There's no sense of like, no sense of reading the room. And we're like, this fucking guy, we don't like that. He said something else again. We're like, bro, I don't know. It was very callous. He was Asian, so does that change things? I don't know. I do think sometimes these tech Asian people are very like unempathetic, and some more so than other people for some reason. This is me being stereotypical. It's weird. It is weird. Not saying regular Asian people. I'm not saying all Asian people, but maybe kind of in general sometimes. It's very like, I'm thinking of Japanese people. This guy wasn't Japanese, but it's like very like strict. It's just like, do what you do, and then I was gonna say that in Japanese accent, but it didn't work. No. Fucking yeah. I don't want to hear you complain, bro. That's kind of what his thing was, and it's just, I don't know, it feels kind of cold. Feels kind of cold. I'm used to warmth, like a nice bowl of ramen. Can we make some Japanese analogies here? I don't want my Japanese lover to be like sushi. I want them to be like a nice warm pot of fish broth and some tonkatsu, fresh out of the fryer. Okay. All right. These other comments are fucking. This one I want to tell my brother. I want to talk about that. He'll make him come on the podcast again. Okay, the way old guys talk about girls. That's what I want. That's what I have here. Okay, one second. Old guys talking about girls. Dude, the way old guys talk about girls is fucking crazy. They just, I don't know, some old men just like have still the misogynistic view in their minds. And I think, well, this is not based on, but I saw an episode of Chris Hansen's new To Catch a Predator show called True Blue or something. It's called The Hansen versus Predator, I think. And there was this fucking creepy old dude who was so creepy. I mean, it would be an instant classic episode if he was hooking on To Catch a Predator. He talked like Mickey Mouse. He was like, hey, girl, I'm coming. It's like a 70-something-year-old man. So creepy. But just like some old dudes just kind of like hide in the shadows, and they're just like, that's a nice piece of ass right there. That's what they talk. They talk in like a transatlantic fucking accent with women. What a nice piece of ass. My goodness. Charles, you really found yourself a nice pair of titties right there. That's what they sound like. You're like, bro, why are you so fucking creepy? Why are you guys so fucking weird? It's like they're like grandfatherly, but they're also like weird. I'm not even basing this off anyone in particular. But just like, it's kind of like the Donald Trump thing, or just like they're just so weird about it, bro. Like you can, like, it's like imagining introducing, like, let's say I introduced me and a girl I was dating to like an old man, and they just go like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God. Where'd you find this one? I was like, bro, you don't have to do all that. Come on. Who's that for, bro? Who the fuck is that for? It's for you. It's for you. You literally have a secret hand in your pants jacking yourself. I always say that. You go, my, look at this. What is that for? What the fuck? Being a fucking weirdo, bro. So I don't know why they do that, and these men are dying, thankfully. Well, not whatever. I don't want people to die, but bye creepy old man. Let's say hello to new creepy people. Guys, we need new creepy people in the mix. I don't care about old creepy people. New creepy people. We want new creepy people. We want creeps. We want creeps. Okay, let's. All right, we have like 10 minutes left, I think. Let me go through. Let's find some fun topics to talk about on perhaps Reddit or something. Anything Christmas? Anything Christmas? I'm part of the stand-up subreddit. Actually, I don't even think I'm part of this, but I don't even have a Reddit account. Let me see this. Should I lie about how long I've been doing stand-up? This is unrelatable to most of you. Apologies in advance of the super pretentious post, but I noticed comics seem cool with me until they learn how long I've been doing this. About a month. All right, bro, that's like no time at all. Is it possible to be resented for being too good too soon? Do you guys think other comics would be less weird to me if they thought I was doing stand-up for like 2 or 3 years? Is that super unethical to lie about it? I understand what you're saying. I think that there is a thing where like people in the comedy don't care about people who've been doing it for a month. I think it's not really about. This guy has this wrong. He's saying people don't like him, think he's too good for doing it too soon. They're jealous of him. That's the mindset he's going into, which is not true at all. Simply untrue. I think if you've just been doing it for a month, there's kind of like a feeling like you may quit at any point, so I don't really want to waste networking resources on becoming your friend, which sounds kind of cruel. But I've seen so many people quit doing comedy, I've quit a million times and restarted, but they quit permanently and they never go back. And they do it for like a month or two or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's what people do. That's how it goes. So I think people just want to see that you can do it for a long time because then they know, okay, this guy's dedicated and he can like kind of go through the ups and downs. So I think that's all it is. And, I think the second you start thinking someone cares about how good you are and is like jealous about that, you're fucking yourself up. Or you're getting in your own head. You are getting in your own head. But I feel like, let's see, it does not matter, just keep doing it. But I feel like I'm losing opportunities. Everyone ghosts me. That's the other thing. What opportunities are you trying to get after a month, bro? What are you trying to like, how about you just chill for a little bit? No one should be expecting to be doing all this crazy stuff after 1 month. So comedians are busy. Don't press it. Keep going. You shouldn't have opportunities 1 month in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't really be networking 1 month in. Too good too soon doesn't exist, but too cocky does. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Seed you plant now may bloom in May. Perfectly said by this fucking guy. If you lie about your experience, you won't get ghosted, just rejected. Companies are going, they don't think you're too good. They just don't want to get a test of someone who's going to bail. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Everyone has the same. I'm just in tune. I'm in tune with this shit, guys. Anyone who's been in a local scene long enough has probably seen hundreds of comedians come and go. It may sound shitty. Most people aren't going to invest a lot of time in building a rapport with someone if they may never see them again. Yeah, that's true. That's 100% it. This guy is just trying to fucking, he's trying to do too much within a month, and he's probably been on stage, whatever, a handful of times, and he's trying to be like, guys, I want too much. That's it. That's all it is. It takes time. It's more just about, it's not even about how good you are, it's more just about, can you dedicate yourself to doing this? It's like any other job, right? It's like, if someone joined your youth baseball team for a month, and they were like, hey, I want to, this is not exactly the same, but if someone joined your band for a month, they're like, hey, how do we get on like Madison Square Garden? And they quit like a week later. You're like, bro, you don't do Madison Square Garden in a fucking month. What are you talking about? So it's kind of like that. Anyway, that wasn't that fun. That was just for me. That was just for me. Just for me to flex my open mic knowledge. Let's see. All right, let's go to Am I the Asshole? Maybe I can find a Christmas one. Am I chopped? Is that a fucking subreddit? Wait, I gotta look this up. Am I chopped? How chopped am I? Am I ugly? Be brutally honest. Bro, this guy's fucking handsome. What the fuck is this? Dude, they show a picture. He just needs better teeth. Okay, whatever. You guys can't even see his picture, so I don't want to show you. Am I chopped? Yo, this guy's this guy's fucking chopped, bro. These guys are chopped. One guy wasn't chopped. These guys are chopped. Yo, some of these guys, if they worked out, they'd be better. Some of these guys are fucking chopped, bro. Some of these guys are fucking... This girl's not chopped. This girl... okay, whatever. Let me go to Am I the Asshole? Chopped is such a funny word. Am I chopped? Oh, fuck, man. What the fuck? Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend's dad whether he planned on eating his pet cat? Yo, what the fuck? I, 19 female, met my boyfriend, 26 male's parents. 26 and 19? Hey, yo, this man's dipping into the well over here. For the first time last weekend over lunch, he warned me his parents could be a little bit weird, so I was prepared for that. But during the lunch, they made repeated jabs at me for my age, which I did not appreciate. Oh, my bad. My bad, girl. I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm just this guy's parents. The topic of pets came up in conversation. I told them about my pet rabbits, When his dad heard this, he asked whether I was raising them for food, and at this point I was quite offended and said, well, are you raising that cat for food? And pointed at their cat. To which he said something to the effect of, don't talk back, which I found quite infantilizing and a bit creepy. I excused myself from the lunch. Yeah, bro, this guy's parents sound like fucking assholes, bro. I mean, I was assuming they were going to be Asian, which I don't even know if they're Asian, which I was like, yo, are you fucking racist? The title of this thing is such a bait. I think this is fake, number one. It's just a baity title. But yeah, no, you're obviously not the asshole. I couldn't even imagine. This is like what I'm saying with the fucking old man. This is an old man who, doesn't think women should be speaking. He's just like, oh, this fucking woman. Tell me don't talk back. Bro, I think the thing is, it's more about like the boy not yelling at the parents. Bro, if my parents yelled at my wife in a manner that I thought was like disrespectful or just uncalled for, I have no problem. Dude, I make fun of my parents all the time. I mean, my mom would not do that. My dad probably would just say something weird. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck's wrong with you? I have no problem making fun of my father. I do it all the time, even though he's very loud and scary sometimes. I think it's just, you have to call it out and you have to be like, yo, you gotta apologize for that. That was uncalled for. So this girl's boyfriend might be a little bit of a pussy. It's fine. That cat, you know what is a pussy? That cat that they're not eating. It would be cool if they ate that cat. They wouldn't be that cool. I don't want to eat cats. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, it's just, this is a stupid thing. This is stupid. Let me see what the comments say. All right, so let's see. Why is a 26-year-old dating a teenager? That's what I'm fucking saying, bro. That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. 26, bro, that's me last year. You can't dip into 19-year-olds, bro. You gotta, hey, so you gotta, what are we doing? The parents are making fun of the kid. Honestly, the parents are getting up in the sun, dude. The parents are probably like, yo, why are you fucking here? Every comment is about the fucking boyfriend. If the boyfriend isn't even standing up for you, maybe you should find someone else. He's a full adult with a barely legal teen for a reason. Yo, why are we using these fucking terms? Full adult plus barely legal teen have parents yell at them about pussy. That was the conversation. That was actually the conversation. His weird family should have been put in their place from the jump, but he's letting them belittle you and talk to you in a way that requires you to have to stand up for yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be on the boyfriend. There's a time and place where you can like yell at your in-laws, and the first time you're meeting them is not that. It's got to be the boyfriend. Be like, yo, can you guys fucking stop? Can you guys fucking chill? I can't even imagine what my parents are like reasonable people, so they would never say. They might say that behind their back. They might be like, yo, what the fuck? This girl's hella young, bro. This is a child. Pisses me off every time you say you have a pet rabbit. People always like to make the hilarious rabbit stew comment or similar. And it's like, shall I shove your dog in a stew? Wait, not funny, right back at you. I've never heard anyone talk about making a rabbit joke like that. Is it that common to be eating rabbits where you guys are? I feel like in my mind, rabbits are like a borderline, like almost like domestic weird animal to be eating. I don't know anything that eats rabbits. I know when I was younger, or when my dad was younger, they had a pet rabbit that his grandma cooked up. But they're brutish Italians from the old country, bro. They see a kid on the side of the road. They go, hey, get in this pot. We're gonna cook you. I'm kidding. They wouldn't do that. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone would. I know they would just eat everything. It's fine. So, but nowadays, like rabbits are just rabbits. No one's, what are we eating rabbits for? I've eaten a rabbit before. I mean, it's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to eat a rabbit. They're just so little cute. I mean, not that other animals aren't cute. Little piglets are cute, and guess what we do to them? We go pra pra pra. Yeah. So that's kind of tough. That wasn't that fun. I'm gonna do another one. Let's see if this one's gonna be Christmas themed. The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Sorry. What song is that? Christmas, the snow's coming down. Am I the asshole for refusing? This is long. No, it's too fucking long. Stop with the long shit. Oh my god, this is so long, guys. Stop fucking writing essays. Compress. Oh, here we go. We got a Christmas one. That's too long, bro. Can I get one where they are the asshole? Here we go. This one they say, hi, I'm trying to figure out if I'm the wrong here. If so, how do I go about fixing this? Let me clear my breath. I was watching a show in the living room when my 16-year-old came in and asked what I was watching. They said they had a show recommendation. While I was queuing it up, they told me that the opening 2 scenes were basically the best ever. As the show started, they talked through it, pointing out stuff that they thought was cool. We got through the scenes and they had me pause the show. They asked me my thoughts. I said I didn't really have any thoughts to share. They asked why, and I said because I didn't really get to analyze the show and watch it for myself because they told me about it before I could. My kid got annoyed and left the room, going down the hallway saying, "You could have at least pretended you cared." I responded, "I wanted to care, I would have. It seemed like a cool opening to a show to experience." And they went to the room and shut the door. The show is The Summer Hikaru Died on Netflix. Yeah, I mean, if this is your child, you know, I mean, it's a 16. I don't even think they're the asshole, honestly. Like, it's a 16. It's not like they're a 10-year-old kid where you gotta be like, "Oh, that's a really nice show. Hello, kitty, put the cake in the oven." Oh, wow. You know, a 16-year-old shows you a show and they talk through it. Everyone said this is the verdict is that they're an asshole. I don't really think they're an asshole here. I'm gonna be honest. You know, you'd be like, "Yo, why are you explaining this to me?" I mean, maybe you could be nicer to your 16-year-old kid, but I don't really. I think this is more of like a neutral. Just like you could have been nicer, but whatever. Fucking. Tell him not to talk in the show, bro. What the fuck? You're the asshole. Your teenager was trying to connect with you. You didn't have to give them a snarky response. Apologize, buy some ice cream, and ask if you can watch it again with them. They were obviously enthusiastic, wanted to share. Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I think we're like, I feel like I'm sounding like Jeffrey Epstein here. I was going to say we're infantilizing a 16-year-old, but it is a child. We don't know what their relationship is. It feels like they probably have a good relationship. Yeah, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Obviously could have been nicer. I don't really think this is big. It's if you're an asshole, you're a very minor asshole. Just like why you being kind of like annoying to your kid. But I wouldn't give them an asshole verdict. You're the asshole. Just I feel like you were being intentionally snarky to your teenager who's literally trying to connect with you. I think at a certain age that you got to be like, "Yo, stop talking throughout the movie." If you really think that's a problem for them, just be like, "Yeah, can you fucking chill?" All right, who says you're not the asshole? Can someone find them not the asshole? My daughter does this sort of thing. She gets excited about music or TV shows and makes me watch them and then talks through them so I can't really experience them. I want to experience them, so it's a bit annoying. But you know, I remember being a teenager really into something, trying to share with my parents. Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. You know, if you want to connect with your parents, I think it's pretty neutral. Going against the grain here and saying ESH. What does ESH mean? Equal, shared, what the fuck does that mean? It's important to express these. It's also the parents' job to, parent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, I mean, they're both kind of even. I don't know, whatever. That's who I'm going to be a hard knock parent, guys. I can't wait till the first time I have to yell at my kid. I don't know why. I don't want to actually yell at them. I just want to be, "Hey, stop doing that." They do some stupid shit. "Hey, hey!" It's gonna be so fun just to be like, "Hey!" Practice my dog bark. I don't know. Can I borrow someone's kid so I can yell at them real quick? Borrow someone's trouble. I could be like, I'm beyond scared straight. One of the inmates. That'd be so funny. Just pretend to be one inmate. "You know what I do in here?" Oh, that's too funny. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Sorry. Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, sorry. Almost outed myself as a secret Jewish man saying Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, which, by the way, I still don't know what it is. Like I said, don't know what the fuck Kwanzaa is. Sorry, guys. Hopefully we have a theme song next episode. We're going to try to work on that. I don't know who's going to be working around Christmas. Better lighting, we're going to work on this, guys. Meat Sangria is evolving in more ways than one. I'm sinking slower into the scene as we go on, dude. I'm just becoming the cow. I feel like Jabba the Hutt. All right, guys. Peace out.